stopped just to check exactly where it was because I couldn't see it, and out of habit I ridiculously switched the engine off. Welcome folks, it's Nick here. It's day 2 of my group ride trip in France and Spain, and it's been raining overnight, and it's threatening to rain all the way to Besancon in France, which is claiming to be 430 kilometers away. I think that might be a little bit more than we'd anticipated. Anyway, because it's raining, I don't think there'll be much to show, but I'll keep you abreast as we move along. We've been on the road for, I don't know, 20 minutes I suppose. Just stopped so that we could all top up with petrol. And it was one of those petrol stations I'd forgotten about, that you have to go into the office first, pay up front to a limit you think is what you're going to pay up to, pump, and then go back out, pick up the pump and pump the fuel, then go back in and get your receipt. Of course it's never quite as simple as that, so I went in, said 20 euros worth, went out, picked up the pump, and it didn't reset, so I put the pump back in, pulled the pump out, still didn't reset, and I went back in to speak to the woman, and she told me off for putting the pump out and in. Well, I assume that's what she was doing anyway. She was gesticulating something, so I had to present my credit card again, and off went again. And now we're back on the road, but as all things with a group, it takes a while to all fill up, especially at a station like that. And then there's a traffic, try and regroup somewhere along the way, so we're maybe a kilometre beyond the petrol station, but we're all in a group now, so that's good. Anyway, it looks like it's brightening up over there. I'm hopeful. We shall see. Well, we're about an hour and a half into our trip for the day, and it's just constant rain. It's clearing up ahead though. We've had to come on some these sort of major highways, and it's really unpleasant there. Well, we're now in the Champagne region, and it's stopped raining. Well, just drizzling now. Not sure whether this route takes us past any of the grand houses. Might do. The plane that was there, which is a bit of a shame. Epernay. I think that's the heart of the Champagne region, where the champagne houses are. Could be making that up, I often am. Rings a bell though. Might need to check that. Look, no rain, and a sort of bit of dual carriageway for a moment. Well, almost. Nice. Heading via Reims. I'm sort of hoping that we'll stop there for a break or a coffee or something or other. Riding solo, I could of course choose to do so or not in a group. A bit more limited, and the rain has stopped, dare I say it. Well, we've come to one of those manoeuvres where The road is closed a kilometre ahead, apparently. But Tony thinks possibly not. So we've sort of gone around in a bit of a circle, and it looks like now we're going to be stuck behind a very unusual little tractor thing whilst we discuss what we're doing. So we've stopped just for a while. GS, try on, nice. And prettier, don't know about that one. Tracer, super. Street triple, really dirty. GS triple black. And a 790 Duke. So we were hoping to find a coffee shop apparently in that little village, but the decision now is to move on for another hour. And off we go. Well, got a bit of a complication. I stopped for fuel and a spa lunch. When I tried to start the bike again, nothing. Got lights, got ignition, you know, indicators, horn, all that sort of stuff, but the starter switch doesn't even click. So John, the chap in the Aprilia, said let's try arcing the solenoid, which is what we did, and it started, but now it means I can't turn the engine off. But the destination today is Besancon, big town. There's a Triumph dealer there, so I'm hoping I've got enough fuel to get me there without needing to stop en route and go straight to a Triumph dealer. Some pretty little towns we've gone through, but of course my GoPro battery ran out. I didn't dare stop the group, given that I'd already caused a delay. So the pros and cons of group riding. One of the pros is definitely having somebody mechanically, technically savvy who managed to get the bike going. Otherwise I would have had to call the breakdown service. But on our way now. The scenery has improved. We're off the main drags, at the moment at least. And this route, pleasant indeed. Right, we have a change of plans. The guys have stopped for a coffee and fuel break, and I've decided to plough on to the Triumph dealer in Besancon. Hopefully I'll get the problem sorted out. Starter switch maybe, solenoid, maybe just muck. I will change the route so that I go straight to the Triumph dealer as I get closer. It's a nice route. I don't want to jump on a motorway or something now. And we shall see how that works out. Enjoying the scenery though. It's just I can't turn the engine off. It might start with a push, but it might not. We shall see. Hopefully the Triumph dealer will be able to help. Well, Elaine has caught me up and is sort of acting as wingman, I believe. She's jolly nice. It's a pretty town. Again, I'm not sure which one it is. Right, the Triumph dealer is meant to be just around here somewhere. Hopefully it's still open. Of course, we stopped just to check exactly where it was because I couldn't see it, and out of habit I ridiculously switched the engine off. So I just had to do a little hack. Oh yeah, I can see it. Go up here and park where it says parking moto, and hope it's still a Triumph dealer. Bonjour. Parlez-vous anglais? New plan, we're heading to what we like to call the correct place. It's moved or something strange has happened. It's got Triumph badges, but it's a Harley Davidson dealer now. But Lane has managed to find the address. Anyway, hopefully we'll get there by about 5:15, and I'm hoping they're going to be able to do something for me. Don't know what.